Joe's version of a royal flush was a winning hand worth just under £6 million. A big welcome to Nick Barmby.
I've wanted to play for a big club, and now I could be here till I'm about 50 hopefully.
The emphasis is undoubtedly on youth. Barmby 22, Michael Branch just turned 18. Together it's the P factor, potential and potency.
I scored the most goals for Everton. That'd be me. I won a few trophies with them. Scored the winner in the cup final. That'll do.
Earl Barrett's more of a hunter than a predator. His home surroundings couldn't be more appropriate.
I've not tried it on, no, unfortunately. Maybe if I was a bit sharper, I should have tried it on, but I didn't think it at the time.
As for the likes of Trevor Sinclair, we've already got one. Danny well, never mind for the moment. Horn's much easier to remember.
Jones doesn't know where it's gone, comes down to Horn. Oh, Horn! Marvellous shot from Barry Horn!
Our classic clash is a classic case of brinkmanship from 1994, the crunch match against Wimbledon. So lots to look forward to on This Is Everton, but to start with, it's out with the wheelie bins, kick the cat, pour yourself a stiff drink, because unfortunately we kick off with another Coca-Cola Cup self-destruct session.
Barrett gets it back. Good little run by Eberl. He's got a man in the middle. Speed! Oh, a wonderful save by Andy Warrington. Speed can't believe he kept that one out. Literally everybody forward. He comes short to Kanchelskis, and again! And again! And again! York City live dangerously and Craig short on the end of what, 4 chances in a row. Speller's danger. Andy Hinchcliffe is placing the ball down. Craig short blocking the goalkeeper's view. It's aimed well away. Got it down, there's Grant! And a combination of post and fullback denied Tony Grant then. York beginning to free up their play. Tolson gets it back! Oh, and would you credit him against the run of play? Tolson scores! Fans really getting behind the boys in the blue shirts. Kanchelskis met by 2 defenders. He sent both of them, and he scored! A wonderful piece of individual play by Andrei Kanchelskis. And he rallies the Everton troops, leading by example. You can see the adrenaline running through his body. A wonderful Kanchelskis goal. Kanchelskis is left all alone. It's a long chase for him, but of course he has the speed. Players lining up in the centre, waiting for his cross. Half cleared once. Midfield and defenders joining the attack. It's Barrett, puts it in. Wonderful save by Warrington again. This time it's right out that he denies.
They can't afford to concede possession like that to Limpar, who straight away tries to pick out Kanchelskis, who may still get in here. It's Kanchelskis on the outside, and he whips it across. Oh. Well, he can't have missed the base of the upright by more than 6 inches. Forward from Kanchelskis to Stewart. Parkinson. Room for him to try a shot. And it slips away, and Rideout can score for Everton, and does. Well, it was a fluke in many ways, but Rideout accepted the gift. Parkinson's shot scythed along the ground, flew up into the air off Sharple's boot, and with Warrington coming from his goal, Rideout hooked it beyond him and into the York goal. As McMillan plies the ball in there, and Southall will have to be strong. He got the punch in. Stevenson can still cross the ball. Forward for Randall. Nice touch from Adrian Randall. They're queuing up in the centre. And there's the goal for York City! equaliser through Neil Tolson. And again, York chasing every ball, trying to force mistakes out of Everton, and that they do, but now Hall loses it, and away goes Branch, and he's quick, and Branch hits the shot. Brilliant try from Michael Branch. The ball from Parkinson to Hinchcliffe, and he's got plenty of room now to measure the cross. Dangerous one in, just eluded Stewart, but good defending by York City to their credit there. And Tolson has pulled away, and he was onside, and Stevenson's onside as well. And Hottinger has to backtrack, and Stevenson could get a second here. So unlucky, but it's got to be number 2. Gary Ball knocks it in. York in front. Stevenson, he's played well, and he angles a great ball through the middle for Murty. There's trouble here for Hinchcliffe. Murty goes on and on and on and on and into the net, and York City are surely going through to the next round of the Coca-Cola Cup. Unsworth puts the ball across, still got to be dealt with, and there might be something this time. It's Branch, and it must get through. It does. It's the second goal for Everton.
Joe Royle won't be panicked into the transfer market. What's the point in splashing out £6 million on Trevor Sinclair when we've got a player like, look-alike in the wings, and one who scores more regularly too? Here's the mini derby.
One of the more senior players on show in this game. Holcroft tries a chip, and it wasn't far away from young Peter Holcroft. Jackson loses out. Right. Plays long, but Matt Jackson comes surging forward. Ball square to Grant. Oh, wonderful save by Tony Warner. Players were on the youth side, won the FA Youth Cup last season. The long ball from Thompson to the highly rated Michael Owen, who keeps on battling. Carragher shots, and Liverpool score. Jamie Carragher. Jackson getting a toe in. Jackson is still regarded as one of the younger players in the Everton first team pool, but he's simply ancient compared to some of the players on show tonight. Now Tony Grant got a chance to equalise, and he does. Picked his spot perfectly. It was good play, first of all down the right by Danny Cadamateri, and Grant showed maturity in finishing off. The Irish centre-half wins the ball. It's now to Holcroft, who sprays it beautifully with his left foot, and nicks it between the goalkeeper and defender. And Cadamateri is onto it like a flash to score Everton's second. Well, you can see how much that means to the youngster. His brain was razor sharp when Warner came too far off his line, and that's a goal he's going to remember for the rest of his life.
You know, with the young side after going a goal behind, and we saw a couple of lads playing up front who are actually still first-year apprentices, young Jevons and Cadamateri, and they both did well. They both did very, very well. So Cadamateri, I think.
Everton spraying the ball around on what is one of the larger playing areas in the Premiership. And there's Limpar making use of that space. Saw the white of the goalpost and tried a speculative shot from distance. Kanchelskis. Lovely ball through. Ferguson has a glorious chance. Excellent save by Tim Flowers. Closing down the big man. Massive kick from course. Dice doesn't have a lot of support, decides to go alone, takes on the whole of the Everton defence. And that is quite a skillful finish from the Greek international. Well, anything can happen when Andy Hinchcliffe plays it in. It'll flick on and it's a goal! Unsworth claims it. The neatest of touches from David Unsworth. Perfect line and length again from Hinchcliffe. It's 1-1. Ferguson's flick. Some confusion in the Blackburn defence. Kanchelskis onto it like a yellow and blue flash. Snapping away, not allowing Blackburn to settle on the board as well, and the Blackburn fans getting on the players' backs. Good shot, excellent save by Southall, and highly unusual goalkeeping methods. But he kept the Greek out again. They'll have lost in that drop ball situation. I'm surprised that it was John Everall who came away with it. Nice lay-off again from Ferguson. Right up, making use of the space. Now Kanchelskis!
Ever come across a footballer who hasn't sworn? I doubt it. But when it comes to red card retribution, how much of it is down to reputation?
We have standards, we have moral standards and codes here which we try to adhere to. And Duncan has said, you know, he was wrong, but was he the only one swearing on the pitch?
I think he's learnt his lesson. Do you think he'll stop swearing on the pitch?
I hope so, but again I'm amazed that the referee could understand him, because I can't understand him. I understand Andrei Kanchelskis better than Duncan.
According to Joe Royle, for all-round defensive awareness, Earl Barrett is in a Premier League of his own. Barrett and Joe Royle go back a long way. One was struggling to build a career at Manchester City. The other was building a team at Oldham by talent spotting on the cheap.
Rick Holden with the corner. Beyond Grobbelaar this time, and turned in by Barrett. And Oldham are in front.
I was at Man City. I'd had four and a half years at Man City, come up through youth and what have you. And I mean, I was like 19 and I wasn't particularly looking to get out of the club. It was just a situation that came up really, and apparently I think, well, I don't know, this is how I heard it, he only wanted someone on loan, and then someone at City said, well, you can buy over if you want, blah blah blah. So it all went on from there really, and went to Oldham, had another four years there, and that's when we had our cup runs and we got into the Division 1 as it was then, and it was a brilliant time. I mean, as you say, it sort of nurtured my career really. He started me off on the right road.
So what is it about Joe Royle that you like, and what is it about Earl Barrett that Joe likes?
Well, I'd like to think we've got a mutual respect for each other, you know. I know that if he picks me, I'm going to give 110%, and I hope he knows if he picks me, he knows I'll give him 110%, you know. And I like, you know, obviously he treats players right as well. Well, he's treated me right, so I can always speak for a personal experience, and I'd say it's mutual respect for each other, I think.
He was one of your sort of bargain buys, wasn't he, at Oldham?
Yes, we bought Earl originally for 30,000, sold him to Villa for 1.7 million, and of course we had to give Villa that amount to get him here. And he hasn't always been the fans' favourite here. I don't think they've always realised how good he is. You would have to ask people in the game and people at our club who play against him what a terrific defender he is. But I do get the feeling now that one or two are warming to him and realising, and certainly the Man of the Match award at Nottingham Forest, which was fully deserved, hopefully will convince a few more people that Earl is one of the best defenders in the business.
Well played. You've been named the Carling man of the match. There's a magnum of champagne there. Perhaps, Dave, you'd present it to Earl Barrett. Well played, the pair of you.
Well done. Cheers, mate. Cheers, mate. Thank you. Yeah. Cheers, thanks so much.
Earl's rehabilitation following a career-threatening injury which led to the precautionary signing of Mark Hottiger lasted 10 months.
It's like a map of Europe.
Basically, yeah. Well, these are little ones, to be honest. These are the operation scars. Basically, they put a camera in there, then the scalpel or whatever the tool in there. So basically, what happened was I had a cyst on the right side of my right knee. They removed that, and I've had little cartilage problems where it's been wear and tear over the years. My cartilage has slightly been wearing away. So the normal thickness of a cartilage, mine's a little bit thinner than that, you know. So basically, it was that problem that was causing it really, and I just had to try and build my leg up and build the muscles around the cartilage in my knee, so it could support the damage that's in there really.
Earl only occasionally joins the supply line, as he did so effectively in enabling Gary Speed to score against West Ham. He missed out at Main Road, although there's still something about city life which appeals, but only on the home front.
I'd love to have a little garden and everything like that, nice scenery and a nice house. I think my next house is going to be my last house. I don't think I'll buy it again, but we'll have to wait and see.
What's the pluses of this place?
Well, it's quiet. I mean, all my neighbours are nice and everything, good neighbours, but you don't even have to, if you don't want to see anybody, you don't have to see anybody, you know. It's brilliant. Security is different class as well. So, I mean, and you're right in the middle of everything. You're like 15 minutes from everywhere, really. 15 minutes from the motorway, 15 minutes or 10 minutes from town, no problem, you know. So it's quite right in the heart of things, so it's good.
It's a good-looking ball by Hinchcliffe to Kanchelskis. Everton have got 4 men up for this. Kanchelskis obviously felt he didn't need any help. Martinson. Oh, it's a good-looking ball for Branch. Walker trying to get to him. And still Branch. Penalty. Given against Des Walker. Oh, goodness me. Crossbar trembling. Here's Booth to Blinker. That was rather given away, and now Kanchelskis picking up Parkinson's pass, 2 to his left. Branch has slipped a bit, and Kanchelskis has scored inside the near post. Well, he tried that a few minutes ago, and Pressman saved, but this time he found the gap. And the guy who always seems to turn it on against Sheffield Wednesday has scored against them again. Andrei Kanchelskis. He's up against Stefanovic here, and he squeezes that shot inside the near post of Kevin Pressman. 17 minutes gone, and Everton in front with last season's top scorer. Stewart. Branch's flick, Kanchelskis made room for the shot. Here comes Blinker. Parkinson doing a solid job there, and Branch will find Kanchelskis, and Stewart's on the far side. Kanchelskis again. He's got 2 ahead of him. One of them is Stewart here. Now Branch. Taking on Stefanovic. Pulls it back. Stewart has scored. It's his first season. It's Everton's second on the day. Michael Branch deservedly gets the congratulations for setting it up, but it has been an awfully long time coming, bearing in mind the ascendancy they've enjoyed. Just under the hour, Branch pulls it back under challenge, and Graham Stewart shoots to the net. Not under challenge, it should be said. He licked Stefanovic here and got the cross in, but where were the Wednesday defenders when Stewart shot? Absolutely nowhere. Linker. Again, it's the midfield duo of Ebrel and Parkinson who break it up. Now Branch, good running by Kanchelskis. It's still Michael Branch, goes alone and goes close. Kanchelskis again. Good save, great save. How many could he and Everton have had? I've lost count. And Branch! There's no need to feel too deflated. Had an excellent match, the 17-year-old.
Can't praise the players highly enough for the way they responded. We came back to Goodison Park that was probably waiting, to have a go and vent some of their own frustration and anger. But from the first minute we were terrific, and I was told later on by the television statistician that we'd had 18 chances in the game.
There are very strict guidelines for Michael Branch as he acclimatises to the big league, but he's ahead of schedule and is very much a team player, not a juvenile prima donna.
It's been quite a 6 months or so, hasn't it? I mean,
Yeah, I'd started getting in towards the end of last season, but I didn't think, with last season going so well, I didn't think this season would go as well as last season, but it's gone alright.
what's it been like playing in the Premiership? How has the rise come over the last 12 months from playing in the reserves?
Yeah, it's a better standard and that, a bit quicker. Stover can stay there.
He still exudes more confidence in the reserves, but that's only to be expected. It's like pound-for-pound fighters before moving up a division in weight. At least he's in the blue corner.
I was just an Everton fan since I can remember. And then I just started going Centre of Excellence once a week. I just carried on going and going.
When did they make you an offer of something that was going to be permanent?
When I got into the national school, Leathershore.
And how, for you, I suppose, was a dream come true, was it?
Yeah, well, I was looking around, seeing which club to go to, but my heart was set on Everton all the time.
Where were the other offers from?
Liverpool, your Man U's, Arsenal's. No.
Did they get consideration?
Liverpool, Man U, yeah, but I was always going to sign for Everton.
Ball has been on the right wing. Joe Royle.
Joe's the perfect role model for any rookie. He made his debut at 16. Michael was just 17.
With him making his debut so young, and I think he knows what it's like. So he's just told me to just go out and enjoy it. He's got nothing to prove. So he's helped me a lot.
Has he protected you?
Yeah, against the press and that.
What kind of things has he done to protect you? What kind of things has he said and done? Give us some examples.
Oh, I don't know. Just doesn't let me speak to the press, and I won't let them harass me for interviews all the time. He's told them that I won't speak to them.
Do you quite like that? Do you like the...
Yeah, I'd rather keep out of it. Yeah, it's bad enough just being in the echo all the time.
He's ahead of schedule, way ahead of schedule. He's come in and he's looked very, very comfortable in the Premier League. In fact, he's looked more than that. He's looked on occasions downright dangerous. And he tends to find it hard to find the full 90 minutes at the moment. But there's no doubt that in the near future, rather than the far future, Michael's going to be a massive name of this club.
Did you find it difficult when you were 16?
Oh, not half. I mean, I was like Bambi at the time. I was still growing into this quite considerable frame, and it wasn't easy, believe me. I used to get tired. I know what he's feeling right now, and I could see it at Forest the other night. He was getting very tired as the game went on. But I thought we'd have to wait maybe another 18 months, but I can see him threatening to be a regular player in the side an awful lot sooner than that.
He first appeared against Manchester United before going back to the daily routine of the young wannabes.
Even when I made my debut at Man U, and I was still cleaning. I was playing with Watson and Underwood, and I was cleaning their boots. So it's a bit strange.
The night after you played at Old Trafford and you made your debut, were you cleaning the mud off?
Next morning I was cleaning the boots, yeah. Picking the kids off the floor in the room as well, after training. Yeah.
But I suppose that's a good discipline, isn't it?
Yeah, like all my mates were still doing it, so I'd rather just carry on doing it, be one of the lads.
Well, it's always exciting when a new young player comes into the game at top level. And you'll be hearing a lot more about Michael Branch. Of that, there can be no doubt.
Away goes Branch, and he's quick, and Branch hits the shot. Brilliant try from Michael Branch.
What a lovely little footballer he is.
That's for England schoolboys.
Yeah.
Under 15.
Did you score?
Yeah, I mean, the score 5 it was.
You scored 5?
Yeah, in 8 games.
Wow.
So a record-breaking year.
Was that a record-breaking number of goals?
No, there was 2 of us. The other forward scored 5 as well.
Who was that?
Mark Wilson, he's at Man U. He hasn't figured in it yet though.
And what are the other caps?
This one's under 15s, but like the FA one, nothing to do with the schools. Just as the teams that we played against on.
It's a decent golden boot as well, was that?
Well, that was for Everton, the Milk Cup. And that's the last one I've got, the under 16s. We got beaten in the semis there by France, that golden goal thing.
So the one that's missing at the moment is the under 21s, isn't it?
Under 18s and 21s, yeah.
So you got quite a record at the moment. England at every level at the age of 18.
Yeah, every level apart top one.
What was it like playing in the under 21 game? It was quite an experience, wasn't it? Tell me about it.
Yeah, well I come on sub in the summer in Toulon for them. But we got beat there, and then at Man U after all the messing about and that. It was good. Just have to hope I start the next game, Georgia.
Can you believe all this is happening to you at such a tender age?
No, sometimes I sit there and think it's all going a bit fast, but Mum and Dad keep my feet on the ground.
Ball not well controlled, and the tackles come in thick and fast. Good ball from Branch. Now speed rise the defender's challenge and forces McCloskey into the save. Chelskis this time quite content to sit back and let Everton have pot shots at goal. It's Hinchcliffe's cross and Stewart scores. Well, Everton made the most of some rather lazy defending by the Hammers. Hinchcliffe getting onto the loose ball and laying it on the plate for Graham Stewart. Making our intentions clear in the second half, straight onto the attack. Stewart again, who's having not only a good game but an excellent season. He's looking eager. And speed coming on the end of a fluent Everton move. Miss kick. That's, I was going to say, that's not. It was only a foot away from another goal. And Chelskis with a shot. Assisting kick. Dowie's through. Oh, well, Neville Southall, how many times have we said that? Excellent save. All in a day's work for the big Welshman. Barrett gets it back. Flowing move from Everton. Speed shots. And that was a wonderfully worked goal. Finished off superbly by Gary Speed. It's like a pinball movement on that left-hand side of the field, the passing precise, and so was Speed's finish. Dix getting stuck in. He's lost possession. Surprising amount of space afforded to Kanchelskis. He fires in a warning shot. Pitch attempt by West Ham. An untidy challenge, and the referee punishes Everton with a penalty. Julian Dix met with the customary boos, but he scores for West Ham.
John Rotherham, complex manager, and I've been employed by Everton for the past 23 years. We've got 10 suites, ranging from the sponsor suite, which is the smallest, which accommodates 16, up to the Alec Young, which can accommodate up to 300 people. Those figures I've given you are for functions, not for match day. Match day, the Alec Young can accommodate 350 people. Friday lunch with the players, probably one of the most successful things that we do. That's booked now right through to the end of the season. And we have a waiting list now for the home cup ties. Should we get a home draw on the weekend, they'll be full again. Very, very successful. The other lounges are utilised throughout the week with everything from sort of weddings, funerals, trade shows, Masonic nights, ladies' Masonic nights, sportsmen's dinners, anything which has got a catering sort of slant to it, we will take. Going over to the Park End stand, where we've got the Legends Bar and the Captain's Table. The Legends Bar is something different as a sportsman's bar, and eventually it will really take off. Also, we've got the Captain's Table. But certainly we put all our packages in there, hospitality packages, where we've got no room for them anymore. These used to be accommodated in this side of the ground, but now they have to go in the captain's table facilities for catering, and then they go through to their box. Up to now, we've got, I think it's about just on 1,400 spaces in the lounges, and around about 50% of them have catering on a match day. So it's quite a high proportion now.
Our competition this time around is for a pair of tickets to see the Nottingham Forest game on February the 1st. And before and after, enjoy the nostalgic surroundings of Goodison's new Legends Bar. The question, who holds the record number of appearances for Everton? Is it A, Dixie Dean, B, Neville Southall, or C, Mick Lyons? Send your entries to the usual address at Goodison Park. The winner from our last edition was Colin Hughes of Norris Green. The new away strip, Colin, is on its way to you. Derby games are rarely a washout, but October certainly was. Torrential rain made playing conditions impossible, and the match was postponed less than an hour before kick-off. Both managers, Roy Evans and Big Joe, sympathised with the fans, especially those who travel long distances, but agreed with the referee that a great occasion would have been turned into a farce. So instead, let's recall some waterproof derbies on Nice One Gladys.
Graham Sharp's goal, when he lobbed Grobbler, was such a volley, such a class goal.
Definitely Sharpie's goal against Grobbler, where he lobbed him.
Looking for Sharp, and he got behind Lawrence, and there did Sharp! What a fantastic goal! I haven't seen a goal quite like that in a Merseyside derby for years.
The 4-4 game, it's got to be. Fantastic game.
The 4-4 game, brilliant. Emotionally drained it was that night.
Hinchcliffe did very well. Oh, and Hussein is going to go across it! They're back from the net again!
The one where Beardsley and Johnson scored, we won that. It was a Goodison derby. That was a good derby.
Oh, lovely little touch from Beardsley. Ablett is Beardsley again. It's opening up for him, is it? Yes, it is! Peter Beardsley! He's now scored for both clubs in Merseyside derbies.
When Kanchelskis got his goals, his first couple of goals for the club, the header and when he beat James on the near post, fantastic then.
Scott Stewart and Kanchelskis ahead of him. Andrei Kanchelskis. Oh, 2-0. It's Andrei's day.
Dave Watson would have been fit for the Anfield derby, so the captain's return had to be put on hold.
He's my right hand, he's the spirit of the team, he's the one that they all look to. And I think Craig Short's done very well this year, and I think Dave Unsworth at times has done very, very well, but they both are better players when Dave Watson's around.
I'm a good talker during the game. I like to keep people on their toes.
Are you aggressive or
yeah,
do you do it nicely?
No, I mean, whatever way it needs to be done. I mean, there's some players you can just say things to and they'll do it straight away, and there's other players you need to, you know, maybe have a little bit more of a go.
So it is actually a form of man management which you've acquired?
Yeah, I suppose so. It's something you pick up over the years. I think, like from Norwich, I was captain from when I was 20, 21, and I more or less have been ever since, apart from, you know, when I first came to Everton and Kevin was captain. But it's something I've always had in my game. I've always been a good talker and try to organise people around me.
In Watson's absence, Dave Unsworth assumed the captain's armband and acquitted himself well.
Probably the greatest achievement of my career so far, and I'd say that quite honestly. Superb, very, very proud, and then hopefully, you know, I can do it again one day.
Now Kanchelskis again. Stewart and Branch have both gone ahead of him. He tries the shot from distance, and in these conditions, that has to be a good option, and it troubled Crossley.
It's an excellent effort, this from Kanchelskis on his left foot. Crossley goes down, watches it carefully, skids off the greasy surface, but he puts it wide, and that's important.
First corner of the game then, earned by Kanchelskis. Hinchcliffe as ever takes it, and another difficult one, and Everton have scored. And would you believe, back in his old hometown, it's Craig Short who's given Everton the advantage.
Well, whenever Andy Hinchcliffe is on a corner from this side, there's always a threat to the opposition. Plays it into the danger area, Short. Little nod down. Great start for Everton.
Craig Short plays it long. Sensible tactic. And Chettle's in trouble here against Branch, and he's got Stewart in support and perfectly placed. And maybe should have gone for that option. He's never scored in senior football yet, Michael Branch, and got perhaps a little bit carried away then. But at the moment it's Everton looking threatening with Gary Speed. Good effort. Fine save by Crossley. Comes out to Hinchcliffe though. Couldn't quite get it back in quickly enough. And what a save from Crossley just before that.
Yeah, I just wondered if Speed was going to chip the keeper here, because he's a good way off his line. It's an excellent save.
Barrett hangs it up. Headed away by Little. Unsworth. Now Hinchcliffe. Good looking ball from Hinchcliffe. Oh, that was spectacular by Stewart. Good patient build up by Everton. Kanchelskis caught in possession by Gamble, and he might be made to pay for that as Wone delivers it in long. Lee. Interesting ball from Lee, and that's a great save. Southall defying age and showing wonderful athleticism.
Good ball this from Lee. Everton came out looking for the offside. Saunders gets the header. Good save from Southall. I think it was just dropping in. Yes, that would definitely have dropped underneath the crossbar.
Now Haaland. And Grant did well to win that back and release Kanchelskis. It's an excellent ball. It's Kanchelskis in the race. But he's lost. Silver medal. The gold to Mark Crossley.
we were strong. I thought we were organised, and there were times in the game, patches in the game, when we started to show again. I can see us getting better again. You know, the confidence returning to pass the ball, to keep possession, to want to play the game. You know, instead of the thing being a hot potato. And I think there were good signs in there. But overall, we were very comfortable. A very assured display. Again against the side who looked very like we did sort of 3 or 4 games ago when things were going wrong for them.
Joe Royle's global search for new talent suddenly found an unexpected destination down by the riverside. Nick Barmby, one of this country's brightest and inventive young whiz kids, had become disillusioned at Middlesbrough.
No, it all happened very swiftly. There's supposed to be half a dozen clubs after you. You chose Everton within the space of, what, 48 hours, it seems?
Yeah, I did. And, you know, that speaks for itself. Like Mr. Finch said, the deal was done in half an hour. I was desperate to come here, you know, to play for Everton. And, you know, they're going forward, like they say, Joe's been here 3 years. He's won the FA Cup already. And, you know, they're going to be challenging and, you know, I want to be part of it.
His role is as the player. You don't buy players and then change them. He's a free type of player when you have the ball, and he's willing to work for the side when the opposition have the ball. He can do a bit of goal scoring, a bit of creation, and he'll work hard for the team. So he's what I would call a well-rounded player.
You know, I've signed a 5-year contract and I intend to stay. I mean, like I say, I've wanted to play for a big club, and now, you know, I could be here till I'm about 50, hopefully.
It's not a bad price, 5.75.
You tell the chairman that. He's gone into hiding, I think, but it's what you have to pay.
Tommy Lawton was one of the game's and Goodison's all-time greats, an overused phrase which in his case is something of an understatement. Tommy passed away last month, aged 77.
Poor ball there by Gary Speed, gives Coventry possession again. And Dublin felt he should have had a free kick then. The referee waves play on. Stewart finding Kanchelskis. Danger here surely for Coventry. Stewart. Watson looks for Gary Speed. It was a poor ball, but it's still run loose to the new man, Barmby. Chance for him to show what he's worth here, and he almost produced a goal, and it's been given away to Stewart, who really ought to have scored. What a start that could have been for Everton.
Great start for Everton, but a real nervy start for Coventry. In the space of 2.5 minutes already, we've seen 3 good chances. Good bit of individual play from Barmby, good save from Ogrizovic. But this is an excellent chance now. It falls to Stewart. And it's past the post. Ogrizovic completely beaten.
Stewart took a difficult ball well on the chest and finds Gary Speed, who lines up the shot, and it took a deflection and almost produced a goal and still could. Well, that would have been a bizarre goal, but they all count. And Barmby might have had his first for Everton in a most unusual way. Parkinson swings one in dangerously. Speed goes for it. Hinchcliffe on the far post. Burrows caught in possession. Stewart. Barmby. Hinchcliffe. Good play again. Only Kanchelskis forward here as Stewart has possession. Hinchcliffe swings it in first time. Ooh, Ogrizovic lost it. And a chance for Kanchelskis. And he finds Barmby. And that looked like handball. The linesman has flagged it's a penalty.
Well, I can't believe Kanchelskis' decision not to shoot. Quite unbelievable here. There you see Barmby. Richardson raises his hand. Rather unfortunate, but I think it is a penalty, Alan. But why didn't Kanchelskis shoot?
Well, he's shot at every other opportunity so far. When it was obvious that the shot was on, he chose to pass the ball. But anyway, it could still turn out all right for Everton, because in stoppage time here, at the end of the first half, they have a penalty. And there's going to be a yellow card for a protest too many by Whelan. Meantime, the chance will fall to Everton, and they've taken it. Stewart gives them the lead. Parkinson for Everton. Finds Stewart. Williams is right behind him. Barrett is in support. Chelskis. Coventry defending well, forcing Everton across the field here. Watson hesitated, but knew what he was doing. Unsworth swings one in. Stewart's layoff. Gary Speed hits it. The width of a post prevents Gary Speed from making it 2 for Everton. Richardson and Stewart going in with equal determination. Stewart felt that should have been Everton's throw. He'd better get on with it though. Coventry have taken it already, and here's McAllister in a good position. Oh, that is a magnificent effort by Gary McAllister, and Coventry are level. Now the wind should help Hinchcliffe this time. It didn't in the first half. And touched on, and that was a great clearance by Dublin. Oh, half the crowd thought that had gone in. He knew it hadn't. There's a good ball from Hinchcliffe to Branch. He's got inside Williams. That's excellent play. Unlucky. To Kanchelskis. Got round Shaw for the first time in the game here. Could it be significant? Oh, the ball ricocheting around inside the penalty area, and Everton couldn't get the vital shot in.
Well, this is great work from Kanchelskis. Completely outpaces Shaw. Plays a good ball into the box, pulls it back. Well, bobbing around, wasn't it?
Oh, and it's off the line. Might well have had the winner again in stoppage time.
Nick Barmby, the club's new record signing, made an impressive debut against Coventry and might have scored a couple of goals.
Your limousine awaits.
Your limousine awaits.
So for the kid from Hull who came to Everton via Spurs and Middlesbrough, here's a crash course in Scouse from cabbie Paul Edwards and a guided tour in the company of Rob Palmer.
So what have you found about Liverpool so far?
Oh, the people, you know, like Paul, I mean, they're so friendly out there around here. I mean, you know, yourself, you know, working around here, everyone's made us feel real welcome. You know, I'm really enjoying it here.
What about the humour of you coming for
Oh, yeah.
the sharp end of it?
Neville Southall, first year, but, you know, he's a great lad, Neville, and I've had a few... I've been in front of a few jokes already, but you know,
what's he done to you? Give us some examples.
Oh, just his quick humour, really. But all the lads are great, you know. They're real good set of lads.
What about the fans? How have you found the fans so far?
Oh, brilliant! I mean, the other night against Coventry, I'll never forget the reception of it. You know, it'll stick with us all my life, really. The atmosphere at Goodison, you know, it's different class. But like I say, the fans, I mean, they're so knowledgeable about the football and they want to give 100%, and you know, that suits me down to the ground.
What about the wit? Have you come in for any sharp wit yet?
Well, Gary Speed was saying that there was the fans was calling me Keith Chegwin. I think I look like Keith Chegwin.
Oh yeah, so, no, I can see that.
Yeah. So I'm not very happy about that one.
Cheggers plays pop.
Yeah.
Is Liverpool more you? Because you're very proud of your northern roots, aren't you?
Yeah, it is. You know, I mean, I love going back to Hull, you know, as we talk about it all the time. But, you know, it's a great city and, you know, full of great people. But, you know, like I say, we'll go in and have a look at the place. I always wanted to look round Albert Dock.
I was going to say, can you sum up Liverpool? I mean, you're getting the tour today from our ace guide, Paul, but I mean, in a nutshell, what do you expect from Liverpool? What have you heard of Liverpool?
Oh, everyone says it's such a passionate city, and it is. You know, whenever you play Liverpool or Everton, the fans, the passion of the fans and the atmosphere, you know, it's a very intimidating place to come to Goodison. You know, whenever I've played through Middlesbrough and Tottenham, and Anfield's the same, but, you know, like I say, all he asks for is 100%. you know, to sort of die for the club really, and like I say, that suits me down to the ground because that's the way I try and play.
Obviously, it's kind of coast to coast. I mean, are you the kind of man that likes to be by the sea and the river and things like that?
To be honest, it reminds me of Vol. And, you know, we always used to go down to the docks and have a look round there. So, I mean, I don't mind being by the sea.
You've not got seafaring blood in you or anything like that?
No. It's a bit windy though, isn't it? That's the only thing. A bit windy and cold.
What do you, I mean, does this give you any kind of feelings, emotions at all?
It does. It's a lovely place, isn't it? It's lovely. I'll bring my little one down here. He loves the ships and the boats, so I'll bring him down here. But it's a lovely place. I think I'm going to enjoy it, yeah.
In the 60s, they used to have the liver bird on the badge. There's a rumour has that if the liver birds were to fly away or something, Liverpool would cease to exist. I wish that had happened to the football club myself, like.
Is there a male one and a female one, isn't that right?
I've never been up and had a look. You can go up and have a look yourself if you want. But as I say, you can't tell from here. Can you see anything? No?
Nah. My eyes are that good anyway, at the best of times.
Good job they didn't take Nick to Lewis's. And it is Nick, by the way, not Nicky, Nicholas, and definitely no nicknames.
Mine's Nick.
No, but it's Nick.
Definitely
Clear that
Nick.
up, Nick.
Clear for the
Clear it up, Nick, please.
Everton against Wimbledon, the series, doesn't exactly conjure up many stirring statistics apart from the Dons' record defeat in the very early days of the Crazy Gang and years before Vinny. But one match stands out, at Goodison in 1994 when Everton's Premiership status was in serious jeopardy. Serious? That's another understatement. Everton had to win to survive, and after going 2 down, the trapdoor was opening wider and wider. The atmosphere was exceptional, and so were the events which followed. The perennial party poopers were about to be foiled in quite historic fashion.
Watson. Limper. Penalty. There was never going to be any doubt. He didn't have to make the challenge Peter Fear. And Everton have been handed a lifeline. But very questionable, I have to say, from that angle, just how much contact Fear made. Limper, who conceded one, has won one back. Graham Stewart to take. He has to score. And he has. There's Cotty. Stewart. Good play, Stewart. Scales who cleared. But that's the way to lift the crowd at the start of the second half. It will be some story if at the end they are seen to have recovered from a penalty given away and an own goal. Jones doesn't know where it's gone, comes down to Horn. Oh, Horn! Marvellous shot from Barry Horn. It's set up for him, and this time he didn't hesitate. It's 2-2. They're queuing up. Eberl, another chance. Oh! Massive bodies. It was out by Jones. And the shot again from Horn. 2 against 2. Blackwell's header collected by Stewart. Cotty. Limpar, chased by Fear. The player and the fitting in the crowd. Good play by Limpar. Wide out, just didn't make full contact. A good play by Everton. 9 minutes remaining. Barlow didn't make it. Right out did. Limpar. Bit of tease from Limpar. Stewart. Stewart again. Yes! Two goals in the match for Graham Stewart. And Everton might have saved themselves. What's for sure is they've come back from 2 down to lead 3-2. Mike Walker. I can't imagine what he feels like. Relief, hope. The referee looks at both linesmen. And the final whistle is blown. Everton have gained the victory that they needed. Now they have to be sure that it was enough. Stewart, scorer of 2 of the goals. Everton recovering from their own failings. 2 down in 20 minutes. Squared it after 67 minutes. First through Stewart and then through Horn. And Stewart getting the winning goal with just 9 minutes of their season left. Final score at Goodison Park. Everton 3, Wimbledon 2.
Yes, great jubilation after the great escape, with the role of Steve McQueen being played by Graham Stewart. Soon after that, it was exit Mike Walker, enter Joe Royle, the FA Cup and a brighter future all round. Happy days. And of course, a happy Christmas from everyone at the club. Here's to even greater success in '97.